Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Margarita, and today I will be sharing our favorite Christmas cookie recipe. These are cut out iced sugar cookies and my kids absolutely adore them. I hope you enjoy. I will link the full recipe down below for you, but this recipe is very simple. It just calls for some butter, eggs, flour, sugar, vanilla extract, and baking powder. You will need some softened butter. My butter has been out for a couple hours on the counter, but it's still not soft enough, so I'm just going to pop it in the microwave just for a couple seconds to get it nice and soft. And you want it not melted, just soft enough to poke your finger in it. Just put your butter into a bowl with the sugar and cream them together. While the butter and sugar are creaming together, I am preparing the eggs. I like to crack them all into a measuring cup just to make sure that if I get any shell pieces, I can take them out. Now the butter and sugar are creamed together. I'm going to add my vanilla extract and the eggs and beat everything together. After mixing the wet ingredients for about 2 minutes, I'm going to scrape the bowl, and I'm just using my paddle attachment. It has a little scraper side. That way I don't have to get a spatula dirty. I'm going to beat it one more time, and then I'm going to slowly start incorporating the dry ingredients. I'm adding my baking powder, and then I'm going to start adding my flour. I'm using my KitchenAid shield just because the flour can kind of all explode all over you, and I'm just adding a little bit at a time, and I'm mixing this at a low speed. This is the consistency of the cookie dough. Now, you can't use this yet. It needs to chill for at least 1 hour in the fridge. And to do this, just divide it into 3 portions and wrap it in saran wrap. I like to flatten the saran wrap as I go and form these disc shapes. All right, I'm sticking these into the fridge for 1 hour. When you take the dough out of the fridge, it's going to be very hard to work with. I like to add a little bit of flour and knead it and warm it up with my hands until I can roll it out. Roll the cookie dough until it is about 1/4 inch thick, and then just cut them out with your favorite cookie cutters. When cutting it out, either dip your cookie cutters into flour or just wiggle them just like I'm doing to get the shape out. I collect all of the scraps and roll them out again and again. The more you work with the dough, the warmer and stickier it gets. You'll need to sprinkle more flour, or you can just wrap it up and stick it in the fridge just for a few minutes to harden again. I never mix the scraps with the brand new dough from the fridge. The consistency is so different. It is warmer and it has more flour in it. I just keep rolling it out, and if I have any scraps to spare, my toddler is more than happy to take them off my hands. I bake the cookies at 350 for about 10 to 12 minutes on the middle rack, depending on your oven and the thickness of your dough. Once the cookies come out of the oven, I leave them on the cookie sheet for about 5 minutes, and then I transfer them to a cooling rack. Once my cookies are baked and cooling, I'm going to get my icing ready. And this recipe just needs some powdered sugar, almond extract, corn syrup, milk, and some food coloring. And of course, this recipe will be included down below with the sugar cookie recipe. I love this icing because it is very easy to make, and I love that it hardens, and then I can actually stack all the cookies together. Now you just need to combine your powdered sugar, your milk, your corn syrup, and almond extract together. Mix it all together and you are done. So this is the consistency of the icing. If yours is a little thicker, add a little bit more milk and corn syrup. If it's too runny, add a little bit more powdered sugar. Now I'm making quite a few colors today. I just got some cereal bowls ready. I'm going to divide the icing between all of the bowls and just color all of the icing. Then I will transfer the colored icing into pastry bags. The icing is all colored and ready to be put into pastry bags. I love using these chip clips that I get from IKEA to keep the icing secure. As hard as my kids squeeze, it never bursts out. But you can also use rubber bands or just knot the bags. Now that the cookies are cool, the icing is ready, it is time for the most funnest part, decorating the cookies. My kids love decorating cookies and look forward to this every single year. My oldest daughter has been decorating cookies by my side for many years now. She has gotten so good at it. We are far from pros, but we have picked up a few tips along the way. One tip is to work on a few cookies at a time. Outline them and then let them harden for a few minutes and then go back and fill them in. This will keep the icing from running off of the cookies. Another tip, if you're using sprinkles, put the cookies on a plate and then sprinkle them. This will keep your sprinkles from bouncing off the table or counter and making it easy to clean up afterwards. Once all of the cookies are iced, I let them harden overnight. Then I stack them into cookie jars or cookie boxes and give them away as gifts. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in my next video.